So the show Bible Tale is all about teaching kids the Word of God in a fun, interactive way. So today we're going to be doing the story of Moses, and we're also going to teach you guys how to make some fun slime. So let's get started. So Zayin, do you know anything about the story of Moses?
Yeah, I have heard it, but I think that you're going to read it to me way detailed, and I'm so excited to hear it.
Okay, so let's get started. So once upon a time, long, long ago, in the land of Egypt, there lived a pharaoh. He was very miser and cruel. One day, he announced that every single baby that would be born would be killed right away. And it sounded very crazy to everyone, but they had to, listen to the pharaoh, or else, he would be cruel to them and kill them, and so they had to listen to him. So in every single family, as soon as a baby would be born, they would kill the baby. Very cruel, I know. So they would kill the baby. So the mother of Moses was frightened, and she planned that how she can save her baby Moses. So she decided that she would make this tiny, cute little basket out of straw and string that she could put little baby Moses inside of. And she decided that she would sail him on the river, and it will just float on top of the river, and it'll just float on top of the river, and every once in a while his sister would come to check on him. So she planned it, and after baby Moses was born, she did the same thing as she planned, and she would put it there. But one day, the princess of Egypt was taking a bath near the river with all her maids. So she saw the little basket, and she was so amazed to see little baby Moses, because little baby Moses was so adorable, and she thought he was so cute. So she wanted to take care of that baby. So the princess took baby Moses out of his basket, and she was so amazed to see him. She asked her father that if she could keep him or not. So then she asked, after the princess got permission from the pharaoh, she decided she now had to search for a nice helper to take care of baby Moses. So the princess asked for permission by the pharaoh, and the pharaoh said yes. So the princess could keep Moses. So the princess was looking for a helper for Moses, for baby Moses to take care of him. So apparently, somehow, the mother of Moses made her way to the palace, and the princess decided to hire her as Moses' helper, and so she could take care of Moses. But it's so surprising that the mother of Moses was the person who's taking care of Moses. The mother of Moses was teaching Moses the Word of God, so he can then later help God and be a man of God. So,
Hosanna, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sure.
What's the meaning of Moses?
The meaning of Moses is drawn out of water. So, as Moses grew up, following the Word of God, God was very happy with him, as he was a true man of God now. God led Moses into the right way, and then God told Moses that you're the one who's going to lead this nation. So God guided Moses, and God put him on the right path. So God told Moses that you're going to lead my nation out of Egypt. So when Moses grew into a big young man, God led him into the right path, and God told Moses that you're going to take my nation out of Egypt, out of the slavery of the Pharaoh, and take his nation to the promised land. When Moses tried to deal with the Pharaoh, when Moses stood against the Pharaoh and told him that I'm going to take all these slaves to the promised land, he answered no, and he was very angry with Moses. And he said, no, I cannot let this happen. So as the Pharaoh of Egypt didn't listen to Moses and argued, God sent lots of curses and plagues over the land of Egypt. But still, the Pharaoh didn't listen, and he was greedy, and he didn't want to listen. But God helped Moses, as Moses was a man of God, and God took Moses out of the land of Egypt and all his people. Okay, kids. So we're going to start drawing. Before we do that, I want you guys to comment below the moral of the story. So after we're done with the story, we'll tell you guys the moral of the story. So let's get drawing now. Okay, guys, we both have our drawings. And this is my drawing.
See them? Wait.
And that's Zayin's drawing. Zayin drew a cute little baby Moses, and I drew Moses' mother putting Moses into the water, And so we're going to color our drawings right now. And remember, you can also follow along just by drawing a nice little picture of baby Moses and coloring it right along with us. Remember, all you need is a piece of paper, a marker, and some colors to color in with. So let's get started. Okay, kids, so we're both done with our drawings. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is my drawing. And that's Zion's drawing. Zion's drawing is super, well, questionable.
This is when baby Moses was floating on water.
There's no water, but there's a little baby Moses.
Yeah.
And over here, I drew baby Moses' mother and him in a little basket, and his mother is sailing him off into the water. So these are our drawings, and now we're going to tell you guys the moral of the story. All parents should take care of their children and help them learn the Word of God. Okay, so now we're going to start doing our activity, which is making slime, and you guys can also follow along just with some glue, a bowl,
and some eye contact
solution, some baking soda, and some colors. So let's get started. Okay, kids, so we have all our supplies that you will need to make some slime. So if you don't know what slime is, it's this cool dough type of dough that you can play with and all that stuff. So we're going to teach you how to make it. So we have some glue and some paints or dyes to color it, and a bowl and a spoon. And also you need some activator, and I'll teach you how to make that in just a little bit. Okay, kids, so all you need to activate your slime is some eye contact solution. And there's different kinds. I'm using the BioTrue, so you can use that too. And then I have some baking soda, and you can't just use eye contact solution. You have to mix the eye contact solution with the baking soda in your slime. So, okay, so now let's get started making our slime.
Glue time.
Okay, so what you guys are going to do, you're going to take your spoon out of your bowl, and in a big bowl, make sure you have enough glue. Make sure that the amount of glue you put to make the slime, that's how much slime you're going to get. We're using a whole big bottle, so that's how much slime we're going to get. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour your glue into your bowl. So I knew that you do that too. It makes really funny noises. Take all my glue out because you don't want to waste any.
Leave some.
Okay, making stars with the string. Okay, kids. Now that we have our glue, so I'm just gonna give it a nice stir, so it's just like, evaporate some bubbles. So now in the same bottle that you had the glue in, because there's lots of glue inside, and you're also going to just to make your slime a bit nicer, you're going to fill up half your glue bottle with water. So we're going to go do that, and we'll meet you in a little bit. Okay, kids, so now that we have our bottles with water in here, so you're going to, little by little, add a little bit of water. So I added a little bit, just a tiny bit. I'm going to mix that in. And you don't want your glue to go too watery, or else it wouldn't mix properly.
Is it good?
Yeah, just add a little bit and mix it up really nicely. So mix it really
I
nicely.
think it's a little way too watery.
Just mix it up, Zayin. So you're going to mix it up. Okay. So I'm going to put my water away. So I added a little bit more water. And you don't have to add the whole water. Just a little bit. And make sure your glue doesn't water up, because it's not going to work properly if it does. So as you can see, my glue is still pretty thick. You just need it to be thick, but make sure your water is stirred into your glue. Okay, is your water done? Is your water stirred up?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to pick a color. So I'm going to do...
I'm going to do this and that.
Okay, so I'm going to do a pretty teal color. So I have a little dark green right now, but if I add
I'm going to do half pink, because white and red makes pink. Oh, I'm going to do half pink and half blue, and I'm going to make a pour out of it.
Okay, so I'm going to do a nice little teal color, so I'm going to add a little bit of paint. A little bit of paint into...
I'm sorry, purple and yellow, you're useless. You are way too useless.
So I'm trying to add my color into my slime. I'm going to...
adding it?
Yes. So I'm going to do a little
I'm
teal.
not going to add it right now.
So you can add glitter or any type of coloring, but Zayin wants to make 2 different colors, so he's going to later start doing his colors. So he's just going to make white slime, and then after he's done with making his slime, then he's going to add color to his slime. But I'm adding color right now, since I want just a plain teal slime.
It looks blue.
Yeah, it's a nice teal color. As you can see, it's very light. I'm going to add a bit more into here, but yeah, it's really pretty.
You have color.
Okay, guys, I've colored
activating
my slime, and it's a nice teal color.
I just have...
So it's super gluey. And Zayin just wants his white, and then I'll add color later, and I'll also add a little color later. Okay, so what we're going to do, to activate your slime, you're going to take your eye contact solution, and you're going to add a little bit at a time, because you don't want to overactivate. And you're going to mix that up. You're just going to mix your slime.
Oh, yeah, it's getting comfy.
Okay, so you're going to do that, and then you can add 1 pinch of baking soda. And then here, add some of yours too. So little by little, it'll start to activate.
It's activating.
I'm going to add a bit more eye contact solution. Then a pinch of baking soda every single time you add. No, don't go in with hands right now.
Bio.
So little by little, start mixing. As you can see, starting to clumping.
Mine is
clump.
Ooh.
I'm gonna add a bit more.
Oh my God, you're going. That's good. That's probably gonna activate it. Yep. Now it's getting. That's going. I'm going with hands really soon this time.
Okay, so it's starting to
We're gonna
thicken
get
up.
messy.
Starting
Make
to
a mess.
clump. I'm going to add a bit more baking soda in here.
I need some of this.
No, don't add right now. Add some baking soda to yours.
Ooh, that's a lot. That's a latte. Get it? Latte.
So it is truly starting to clumping up a little bit. So I'm going to add a bit more of the bio.
Slime is way harder to make.
Okay, as you can see, my slime is starting to clump up. I'm going to add a bit more into Zayin's too.
Because mine isn't doing
That's
much.
enough.
Okay, yeah.
Now starting
Let's
to
go,
clump
my
up
boy.
a little.
That's what we're talking about.
Here, I'm going to add a little bit of
I
baking
think I
soda.
should probably do purple.
Okay.
Purple and blue, what does that make?
Ooh, mine's already getting off the edges. Got
What?
Okay, you guys, so as you can see, my slime is almost done. Zion's working on his. Put it down, Zion. Thank you. So mine is almost done. And so slowly, when you see that your slime starts to collect by itself and starts to come off by the edges, you're going to pour it down on a flat surface like your table. Okay? And here's a pro tip I'll tell you guys. To take off every single piece of slime on your bowl. So you're going to take that off. Put your bowl aside. You take off all. It's going to be sticky at first. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of the eye contact solution on your hand. Just a little bit.
Working.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of the, just like 2 drops of the eye contact solution on your hands so that your slime doesn't stick onto your hands. So here's my slime. I need to knead it a little bit just so it gets more, non-sticky. So what you're going to do is if it's still sticky, you're just going to take little by little, take a little bit of the eye contact solution, and you're just going to play with your slime and mix it like this. Okay, you guys, so Zion wants
Blue and red.
Zion wants blue and red so he can mix it up later. So I'm going to dye his white slime the color red. And make sure if your table is a white table, then make sure you mix it in your hands. As you can see, little by little, it's starting to form the color pink. So pretty. Mix it for you, Zion. And take this too.
Now starting to form this beautiful blue and pink, which Hosanna is doing.
Okay, you guys, so this is my slime, and these are Zion's slime. He parted both of his slimes into 2 parts, and he wants me to do a pretty little twirl. So what you're going to do a twirl is you're going to take both your colors, or if you have one color, just lay it down, okay, like this. Going to combine them, okay, then you're going to go like this. Then you're going to, how you make a twirl. So you're going to do that, and like twist it a little bit. Up and down.
Now,
Up and down.
come on. It looks like cotton candy.
It looks so much like cotton candy. So now you're going to nicely twirl it. It's the
I
most
want to do the
beautiful
mix.
twirl.
I want to do the mix.
It's so pretty.
Can I see?
Okay, so Zion's going to mix his slime. While he's doing that, I'm going to play with my slime.
It's going to turn into this beautiful
It's
purple.
so pretty. So you guys can also either do 2 different colors, or you can just do one big.
Oh
one
my
color slime.
God.
It's so pretty. It looks like a galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. So these were our slimes,
Ready?
and you can also follow along.
I'm going to do the slime smoothie. Just messed up my whole bubble. I love my slime.
Okay, guys, so hopefully you guys liked today's video and our slime. And remember, it doesn't have to be one color or 2 colors. You can add glitter and do your own variations and all that stuff. And it's super fun and super nice. So, yeah. So, hope you guys liked today's show. And we'll see you guys next time. God bless you.